Hello and welcome back to Fichthal, the MaizePlus experiment. So right now I am on my way to the store to get some fertilizer. I think I'm gonna get 4 bags because we have all the fields to fertilize. And yeah, I think this will be good. I have checked the map. We have results from our soil testing back. So I can show you that in a moment. But yeah, this is now really going to be the episode when we fertilize the fields. I was intending to do that in the previous episode, but yeah, I completely forgot about that hay, and that needed to be sorted out, so yeah. Okay, let me go in from the other side. Oh, right. And I also have this waiting for me here. Okay, let me turn this off. I'm gonna load big bags with the forklift. And let's see. Solid fertilizer, we can have it for 1,820. Do we have any other offers? Okay, these are interactive big bags. Which I think are very cool. But yeah, let's get this interactive bag just to test it out. I have installed the mod, and this is why I need to have, I said 4 bags, yes. Buy. So that's 7 grand, but we should get the return on the investment quite a lot. Yeah, if I show you the precision farming map, so this is the pH soil information. So we have 6 and 625 mostly on all our fields. 575. Okay, we have a little bit lower pH level, but yeah, I think I'm gonna sort that out later in this let's play. Excuse me. But the nitrogen level are practically 0 everywhere. Yeah. So we need to fix that, and this is why we are doing this. I hope I'm gonna have enough solid fertilizer in 4 bags. That's 4,000 liters. You know what? It may not be enough. And if it's not enough, I'm gonna go and refill. So can I get 2 in one go? Yeah, I think I can. I absolutely can. Okay, and for the highest stability, always load your weight just in front of the rear axles. And this way you're gonna have a stable trailer. This is not as important if you're going slow in a tractor, but it's really important if you're going at higher speeds, like on a highway or something like that. So yeah, pay close attention on how you load your stuff on your trailers. Could we get another 4 bags while we're here? Nah. If need be, I'm gonna return and buy more, but I think this is gonna be good for starters. So I hope you are all doing well. My voice is getting better. I was sick Well, not really sick, but I had a cold. But I think it's all better now. Okay, do I have the beacon on? Yes, I do. And let's go on the road. Okay, there's a car approaching. Okay, cool. And another car, of course. Thank you, sir. So thinking of what tractor should I use to fertilize our fields? Is the Deutz-Fahr heavy enough to handle the load? I think that spreader takes around 3,000 liters. But there is an option that I don't fill it all the way up, but you know, the less trips you can make, the better. And I am also looking forward to the 3-day month. This should be in the next month, so yeah. Okay, let me uncouple trailer here. We are gonna use this tractor with the front loader, of course, and I put myself in a difficult position again because, you know, why not? Oh, come on. You really have such a bad depth perception in this game. And I'm not really sure why. Maybe I should use more monitors, or I don't know. That eye tracking software really does sound appealing. When you move your head, it actually moves your head and you can look left and right without ever touching the mouse. That would be good if I could have that, but not yet. Not yet. Maybe someday. And I think that would even up the realism even more. Yeah, this is our spreader. I have a mod installed that allows all base game spreaders, or all spreaders, to accept lime also. So I'm gonna have to test that in the future. So it takes 3,200 liters of solid fertilizer. Okay. So of course, lower it down. So I don't have to have it all that high up. And load. Now the question is, can I load both at the same time? Is the spacing close enough? And the answer is no, it's not. Okay, so I'm gonna take one bag at a time. That's probably safer for our tractor also. Okay, so judging by the mod that these are interactive one, I need to go out and actually open the bag. Ain't that nice? And I can close it. Yeah, this is awesome. I hope this is implemented for all big bags in the future. Of course, optionally, because not all players want to do this level of realism, but for those who actually do want to do that, it would be a fun option to have, because we have so many different big bags now. You have the what's it called? Not corn Kalle, come on. The Deutz, yeah, Deutz, which is for grain grist and all the MaizePlus things. And you have lime, you have solid fertilizer, you have I don't know, other stuff like seeds. Yeah, because of the seed mod. And that would be very cool if we could have this option in the future. Okay, so the tractor is feeding the weight. Let me quickly jump in. Just put it out of the way. And let's try do some work. Of course, close the cover. Okay, so I haven't changed tires to row crop tires because I think this stage of growth isn't impacted by regular tires, but this stage probably is, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful how I drive around this field. But for starters, I'm gonna start with this one, and I'm going to do it from outside view because it's easier. As you can see, you have a map that shows you the nitrogen level. This is because we've done soil tests, and let's go. Okay, this has a huge spread. Cool. And as you can see, the map is changing, which is exactly what we wanted. The fertilizer is going down at quite a pace, but I think it's because of the width, we're gonna be able to do maybe 2 fields, 3 with 1 tank. So I have to say that different crops need different nitrogen levels in the soil, and it looks like oats needs around 140 kilos per hectare. You can see that on the left when you have that checkered flag for actually for your goal, and you have the line on the left that measures where you are at the moment. So grass might need more or less, I'm not sure. But in the future I'm going to help myself with manure and with slurry we have, because we're gonna have a lot of that. And of course, if you have a byproduct of something, it's way better to use that because, you know, it's free. And you don't have to pay for it, so yeah. And the grass has started regrowing where the worker was, you know, just casually plowing the field. Okay, let's give it some more speed. Go 12. How far does it go? 15, 16, 17. Okay, it goes quite fast. Okay, I don't want to go faster because then the faster you go, the less precise you are. Those little spots you see in the middle of the field, I'm gonna leave that as they are. We don't have to fertilize every square inch of the field. And now you can see on the on that F1 menu, the target is reached. So yeah, this is awesome. Now to do the same on this field, again, this is probably gonna destroy the crop, and it is, so I'm going to lower the speed right down. I don't know if you live near a rural area or something like that, but these rows for fertilizer are usually seeded in by the sowing machines. If you have sowing machines that are capable of this. And when you drive around on the countryside, you actually see these rows all around, which is kind of neat. You do get less crop because of course you destroy it, but on the other hand you have a row on which you can drive to fertilize further, to spread what it's called the herbicide and stuff like that. So yeah, and it looks like we ain't gonna be able to reach quite to the end. That's okay, I'm not gonna bother. I do want to play as realistically as possible, so yeah, reversing back on the same track. Do as little damage as possible. And the next time we go on the field, maybe for herbicide or anything like that, we can use these rows and retract them so we don't do any more damage on the field. And we have used more than half of our fertilizer already for these two fields, even though they are quite big, so yeah, I think we're gonna be quite okay. And done. Okay, so the oat is sorted. Yeah, I think I went the most optimal way to actually do this. On the grass is not as important because, you know, the grass doesn't get destroyed by driving over it. So yeah, let's see. And there is another thing. The grass needs a lot less nitrogen. You can see the target is now 65 kilograms per hectare. Okay, and you can see on the mini-map that it's orange. It would be... When I first started using this mod, it felt like orange is bad, you know, you wanted to have it green. But actually this just indicates, as you can see on the legend down below, the level or how much nitrogen there is actually in the soil. So that's perfectly okay to have it orange. If you would have it more, it would be actually bad for the crop, so yeah. Okay. So do I go to that field? No, I think I'm gonna refill it first, and then get back on the fields. Where to put it? I think this is gonna be good. Lower it down. Oh, I forgot the beacon. Of course, electricity consumption is not yet simulated in Farming Simulator, so we are safe by leaving the beacon on. It may be simulated sometime in the future, but I don't think that's on the agenda. More, yeah, and open. Can actually stand on this step right here. Okay, so the question is, will it handle the weight of 2,400 liters? And the amount of fertilizer we bought is actually pretty close to our needs, because we have only one forest field left after we do that one over the river. getting quite full. Okay, let's see how that handles. I gotta be careful over that bridge and through that forest because it is a bumpy track. And you know what? I love the tire compression. This was implemented in this game, but in previous iterations you could install a mod that simulates that. But okay, looks like we are. Yeah, of course I left the beacon again. It looks like the Deutz can handle the weight. I was half expecting it couldn't, so yeah. I'm glad my expectations weren't correct this time. Well, see you at the field. And with this we sorted the nitrogen levels on the ground. And next we have to sort the pH levels. That is done with spreading lime, but I am going to do that after another cut on the grassland and after we harvest the fields we have at the moment. Okay, so let me empty the hopper. You should never leave your fertilizer in the hopper because if moisture gets in, it may oxidize and do damage to your equipment. So yeah, always empty out your hopper. Okay, this is good. And I think we're gonna have the fertilizer stored in here. So let me move this Deutz out of the way. Gonna leave it here. Of course, turn off the beacon. Yes. So it looks like that we only used 3 or 2 and some of the bags. So yeah, we still have some left for the next fertilizing session. Even though the grassland, in my country, the grassland is usually fertilized via, what's it called, the slurry. And the arable fields are usually fertilized with manure. And I think I'm gonna follow the same doctrine, the same idea. So yeah, and I really should buy a big back handler, shouldn't I? Nah, that's okay. Anyhow, let me put this away. Mind. Yeah, we can put it next to each other. Okay, and I'm gonna put the trailer back in the shed off screen. And then I'm gonna take the Deutz-Fahr and go collect that PMR mixer we bought in the previous episode because it was on discount. We got it used, so I'm gonna take it straight into our service shed. Really? That's interesting. So what exactly happened? I think the wheel sank into the ground. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'll be back. Managed to get the trailer in the shed. So yeah, this new TMR mixer is going to be a big upgrade, even though we haven't really used the standard one that comes with the map. But to go from 22 to 30,000 liters, it's quite an upgrade. It's like you're adding your third of the old capacity. And I think this is the base game one, and we are going to exchange it for Euro Milk brand. That's a mod that comes with a lot of different mixer wagons and other animal feeding solutions, so yeah. And it was on discount, so of course I couldn't resist. Okay, let me put this into the cell trigger. So it's definitely gonna be a big upgrade. And I got the brand wrong. It's Robert. It's not Euro Milk, it's Robert. So yeah, excuse me on that front. I must have gotten it wrong because they are both in the same blue color. But yeah, this is gonna be a big upgrade. Now I wonder, I can see it actually has a blower. So maybe we can use this to spread straw to our cows, to create the bedding. That would be an interesting thing to try out. Oh, and now there's a tractor coming. Yeah, we drive on the sidewalk like a madman. Yeah, it is. This is a big mixer, right? Again, thinking of what if we can't fit it into our barn. I did not think about that. Because it is a pretty old barn and I'm not sure if it's made for big machines like this. Okay. That might be an issue. Well, there's no time like now, so let's go and test it out. Let's first make a visual comparison. The door, yeah, the doors are fairly high. Well, if you don't try, you will never know. Now I'll go for the inside, for the cab view to make it a little bit more immersive. And we are in. Awesome. Let me see how that looks on this side. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. So what about these gates, doors? Are these high enough so we can park it in our designated parking space? Now that might really be an issue. If that doesn't fit, I'm going to leave the mixer wagon where the feeding trough is, and we're gonna take it out when we use it and when we make the bedding for our cows. Now this is a predicament. Okay, so the first roof is high enough. What about the doors? This reminds me of a story. I read once that a country, I'm not sure which, bought new trains, and they didn't check the height of the tunnels against the height of the trains, and the trains were too big to fit into the tunnels they had. So they basically bought useless trains because they couldn't use them on tracks they made. And it looks like it fits, which is grand, and we are gonna be using it quite soon. I think the silage should be ready, and we need to buy... Okay, I still have this on. Excuse me. You haven't seen anything. This was parked right over here. Quickly just turn this off. Yeah. Yeah, so the silage is 100% fermented already. Okay, because we have 1 month, 1 day per 1 month, so that went by real quick. Okay. So I'm going to do the mix in the next episode. Right now I am going to go and again take out the bale trailer that I conveniently parked back into the barn. I'm gonna take this trailer and I'm gonna bring back some bales of straw, and I think I'm gonna bring back some filtered water, because I've seen that this mixer can take water. Okay, back at the store. Let's do the buying together, and I want bales. I want straw bale, and these are big ones, 9 cubic meters. 8, no, 8's too much. Let's have... Yeah, we can have 6. Yeah, I can use it for bedding, so there's no issue there. And I'm going to get filtered water, because the mix takes up to 5% of filtered water. And this is here. Okay, buy one this. And let's get one of the Deutz, what's it called? Concentrate feed, no. Mineral feed, yeah, let's take one of these. Yeah. Because the mix can take up to 10% of mineral feed. Okay, I'm gonna load this off. I'm not off screen, but in fast forward, so yeah, enjoy. Okay, let's fix this all up so it doesn't fall off. And we're ready to go back to the farm. So we spent some money. But because we don't really have the ingredients, we don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. Okay, yeah, and the tractor can feel the weight. Oh, excuse me, I haven't seen you. Of course, get off of the pavement and get back on for the car to pass. Yeah, this is a fun little town to navigate through. And of course I forgot to buy the pallet fork. I mean, that's okay, maybe I can put the trailer somewhere near the where we can go get close with the feeding wagon, the TMR wagon, and refill it like that. Or maybe I use the time in between recordings to go and fetch that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna end the episode right here. I know it's a bit of a cliffhanger because we are going to make the first mix on MaizePlus experiment with the animal feed add-on. But yeah, I apologize, but I will leave you here and we'll continue next time, and we'll start with the mixing, and I hope I will be successful the first time. I'm not sure. You know how this goes. You can always make mistakes, but let's go again over the recipe. And for dairy cattle, we need to have at least 20% hay and maximum 50% hay, and at least 25% silage, or 7 to maximum 75. Water is up to 5% and mineral feed is up to 10%. So these two are optional, but I think I'm gonna use them. And yeah, I'll do some calculations to see how much liters actually is 20-25%. Well, I could calculate that right now. So hay is 20% is 6,000 liters, and silage 25% is 7,500, I think somewhere around there. So yeah, I think that will work, and we fill. So 5% of water is 1,500 liters, and the mineral feed 10% is 3,000 liters. Yeah, so if we do that up to 5, yeah. Okay, so I have approximate amounts calculated, and I think it's gonna be good. But if we use that much filtered water and that much mineral feed, it might not be very, how should I say, financially feasible to use it. And it looks like we don't put any straw in or buffing up the TMR. Okay, that's interesting. I was thinking that straw goes in, but it looks like it doesn't. It's okay, I'm gonna use the straw for bedding that I bought, so it's not a loss or a waste, but yeah, it is an interesting fact. I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you had fun, and we'll see you quite soon in the next episode. Bye bye.